Okay, now I'm going to show you how to number your gerunds and infinitives according to my chart I have here. And so I'm going to use my own examples to help you. So we go over to my panel on the left. It says, my cat likes to sneak out of the house. Well, that is a particular gerund or infinitive that could be followed with no change in meaning. No change in meaning. So I'm gonna put this as number 6 right here. So I could put it right after it, likes to sneak. I'll put that in parentheses and I'll put number 6. And that just shows me that you know how that particular gerund or infinitive is being used. And then down here for climbing, this climbing is being actually used as the subject. So when a gerund is used as the subject, that's number 1 on my list. So I will put that right after. So in this panel here, I had difficult finding your location. Let's put your here. Forgot the R. So I had difficulty. That particular one is a gerund as a special expression that's on page 323. So we're going to put that as number 4. So we'll put parentheses and then we'll do number 4. Okay. And then the next one over, click off that. I was worried about leaving him in the tree. I was worried about leaving. About leaving is a gerund that's an object of a preposition. So where do I have that? Gerund is an object of a preposition. That's number 3. Okay. And then down here I say, I forgot to lock the door. That is a gerund or an infinitive that can have different meanings. And that's number 7. So it's a gerund with a different meaning. And I can explain that. So that was number 7. Because when we say, I forgot to lock the door, that means you didn't do it. You were supposed to, but you didn't do it. But if I had typed, I forgot locking the door, if I put a gerund there, then that would mean that you did lock it, but you forgot that you locked it. Okay? So I used the correct infinitive here instead of the gerund because my meaning is I didn't lock the door. I forgot to lock the door. Okay, so if we come down here, I expect someone to rescue. That particular one is an infinitive with an object right here. So that's number 5. So I'm going to put that as number 5. Okay. And down here, I tried calling your cat. That, again, is one of the, an infinitive with a gerund with a different meaning. So I already have one of these. So I don't have to do a second one. But I'm just going to put it here for you, just so you can see an example of how a gerund and an infinitive, it's the same verb, but it depends on whether you put a gerund or an infinitive. It could change the meaning. We need to put number 7 here. Okay. If I put, I tried to call your cat, that would mean that you were trying to call, but you weren't successful in the act of calling. Maybe your voice froze up on you, or you didn't say it loud enough, or something else like that. So it's very important to choose the right gerund or infinitive that follows. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. And then here, I have another one for you. I regret to tell you. That's also number 7. So I put a few of these here for you, just to give you a good idea. Remember, you only need one. I would appreciate you remembering who I am. Again, that's a number 7. And then here she said, I need to start wearing my glasses. And then that's a gerund as an object. So that's number 3. Actually, I want to come back to our last panel here. I said that I need to start wearing, I said that's the object, as a gerund as an object, which is true, but I put the wrong number. It's number 2 on the list, not number 3 on the list. Okay, so I just wanted to make that quick correction. I'll put that parentheses. So that's how I want you to do it as well, because I want to know that you know how each of the gerunds and infinitives are using what's the rule. And so if you're able to do that, then, and follow this chart, then I know you have a pretty good handle on how gerunds and infinitives are being used as chapter 14 has laid out for us.